Hello and welcome. We are playing a different game this time. We're going to be playing Yes, Your Grace. I apologize if it's a little quiet, which I am going to repeat when I start doing the actual recording. Um, for some reason, this game and a couple of other games, these seem to affect my mic volume, which doesn't make any sense. But when I play like Occupy Mars, I don't have that issue. When I played Eden Crafters, didn't have that issue. But this game and another game that I've recently tried to play have had their music be way louder than any of the other games that I play, and then my mic seems to have some kind of a muted quality. Um, so I apologize if you have to turn your volume up, but I did turn their music way down, so um, you should be able to turn the volume up without having that be a problem. But again, I apologize. So we're going to do the same thing that I've been doing now with the Occupy Mars series, where I'm going to play these live. If people show up and interact, awesome. If not, that's okay too. I'm also going to be doing the recorded videos, which I will post later on at the same time. So there will be pauses or breaks when I intro or outro my recorded videos. Um, I'm so annoyed, honestly, that I know that my mic is not loud enough right now because I don't like feeling like I have to yell into the mic. So I think I'm just going to talk like normal and just have you guys turn up the volume if you need to. I apologize if you're having to. And then remember when you stop watching to turn it back down so that the next thing you click on doesn't blow out your eardrums. Um, so yeah, we're gonna get into this in just a moment. All right, just a second. Hello and welcome. We are playing Yes, Your Grace. I am also doing this live, so if you have any interest in watching the full live video, which won't have any cuts or clipping or anything like that, you can go click on my live tab and watch that. It'll probably be multiple videos. It ends up being cut up into multiple videos all at once because that's typically how I play these. I know that my mic volume is probably a bit low right now. I'm not sure how to fix that. I suppose I could go in and edit it, but I'm not going to be able to do that for the live. But for some reason, a couple of the games that I've been playing lately have seemed to turn down my mic, and other than going in and adjusting the actual mic settings, then I don't know what else to do, and I don't want to do that because other games and Discord and everything else that I use my mic for does not have that problem. So I apologize in advance. So anyway, let's get into actually playing the game. So we're going to be playing Yes, Your Grace. I actually started playing this. I recorded 2 videos, and then I realized that you could not hear me over the music and that my mic was really muffled and quiet. So I'm going to start over, but I'm going to try to do all of the things that I did in the first one so that we can kind of get back to the exact same point that I was at before. I know that there's ways that you can go in and edit videos to boost your sound. I don't know how to do it, and I hate editing. I really, really hate editing, so I just would rather replay it. So that's what we're doing. So we're just going to do a new game. Warning, starting a new game will erase all of your previous save data. Yes, we're going to do that. So I hope you guys enjoy. I was enjoying playing this. Click on the petitioner to call them forward. It is time, Your Grace. Click on the throne to step down. I'd better put on the crown. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Explore the rooms to find items of interest. You can find your inventory in the lower left corner. Select an item to interact with it. I just realized that when I played before, I didn't actually go around the rooms and really click on things. I clicked on a couple of things on accident, but that was it. So I should probably do more exploration. I didn't even really think about that. What did they say to do? Okay, just click on it. Wear it. You can leave any room by walking to the edge of the screen or by selecting the doors. This is the map of your castle. Click on the castle wall to go there. Your Grace. A deserter. Found one of ours hiding in the shed. Shed? Why would you do this, Sobek? There's too many of them. We have no chance of winning. If you let them off, the rest may follow. However, our army is sparse as it is. We need every set of hands able to hold a sword, Your Grace. Alright, so we have two options. Even the least brave soldiers are essential now, and there's no place for cowards under my banner. Even the least brave soldiers are essential now. With courage, we will defeat the enemy no matter the odds. Let him loose, General. Go and stand for Davern. Thank you, Your Grace. Over here, Your Grace. How bad is it, General? Our men are scared. It's the middle of the night, and yet it's so bright, as if Svarog himself walked our lands. The thin walls won't last long, and we lack any solid defense measures. We don't have enough men. Once they get in, we have nothing we can throw their way. Can you hear the chanting? They're getting ready. We'd better get started. I've gathered archers from all the other walls. They're awaiting you at the wall, Your Grace. There's still time to put up white flags. That's really pretty. It's a really pretty scenery. So we have archers, Sons of Davern, and put up a white flag. We're going to say Sons of Davern, because that's what I said the first time. My brothers, we stood together through the worst of times. We have proved our strength in many battles, and today we will prove it again. My bravest men, I bid you to fight for all you hold dear. For Davern! They're supposed to go, for Davern! And then, Yes, Your Grace. Three, two, one. Okay, here I come. Lorsulia, you found me. Well done, Father. Come on now, Lorsulia. It's not often that we can do this. I told you I don't want to play. Aren't you too old for this? Lorsulia, that's no way to speak to your father. Lorsulia's a stick in the mud. Shut it, Asalia. We could see you from miles away. Got you. Shouldn't have insulted your sister from across the gardens. She always has to ruin everything. She's so proud she couldn't even find a place to hide. I wasn't even trying to hide. I don't want to play. Next time you don't want to play, maybe try writing a formal announcement. Oh wait, you can't write. Of course I can, you nitwit. Cut it out, both of you. Sidani. And here's the little one. No, I was doing so well. You must have cheated. Or peeked. I demand another trial of the game. How official. Ha. Maybe next time, Sidani. Forgive me, Your Grace. I hate to interrupt, but your subjects will soon arrive. All right, enough games. The throne awaits. Grevno, week 1. The petitioners will start queuing in a moment, Your Grace. We really need to shorten the visiting hours. Okay. Can you go and speak to Lorsulia, my dear? I've tried talking to her, but she just won't respond. I don't know what's gotten into her recently. Maybe she'll open up a bit more to you. She's probably wandering about at the wall. Of course, my sweetest. Alright, So we click the throne to get up. Aurelia convinced me to have some plans here. It makes the place seem more friendly. I'm not sure if that's good or bad. Castle wall. Your Grace. Keep up the good work, Stan. Oh, it's you. You need to stop fighting with your sister. Do you want to talk about what happened in the gardens? No. I'm fine, Father. Why didn't you want to play with us? You used to find the best spots, remember? Maybe I'm not 5 anymore? So Azalea has been pretty nasty lately. I don't know where your sister learned to be so rude. Mm-hmm. I can see something's wrong. Why won't you talk to me? Everything's fine. Don't you have things to do? I'll see you later. Alright, obligatory pet the cat. Pet the cat. Pet the cat. Okay. Ooh, what's that smell? Is that you, Dusty? Mer. Well, it wasn't me. I got an achievement for petting him 3 times the last time. So I had to pet him 3 times this time. Everything's the same. Generals and hunters sometimes come here to practice swordsmanship. The gate looks very old. Anyone with some strength could probably just barge through it. We're just clicking things, since I said I didn't click anything before. We'll just go back to the throne room, I think. Alright, back on the throne. Your Grace, I bring bad news. The recent rains have soaked through our roofs. The pantry roof has collapsed, as well as some of the walls of our dungeon. Only one cell is currently functional. We should really fix those things before they get worse. Otherwise, we'll keep losing supplies. You'll see the required fixes in your weekly summary at the end of the week. When you meet people and talk to petitioners, your advisor makes a note about the encounter in your archives. You can see all the entries by clicking the archives button below. Your Grace, my daughter's wedding is at hand. Congratulations. The problem is, we don't have enough gold or supplies to make a worthy feast. What will my daughter's in-laws think of our family? We want to hire a band, buy some of that fancy wine on the market. We would only need 5 gold and 5 supplies. Yeah, I'm not paying for your daughter's wedding. You have my blessing, but I won't help. The kingdom has more important matters at hand. Wish your daughter the best from me. You skimp us a little gold? Shouldn't the king support his people in the hard times? Pfft, I can't feed my guests with the king's blessing. Yeah, I mean, it's your daughter's wedding, not mine. Your Grace, I come here representing my village. We ask you for 7 gold to help us gather tools and resources required to build an inn. We could really use a new place to rest after a long day of work. So the first time I gave it because I was like, well, that sounds like investing in the community. So I gave it to him. Make it the best inn around. Oh, we surely will. Thank you, Your Grace. Monsters, beasts dressed in black. They came in the night, unseen, unheard, until they arrived. They attacked the village. We heard the dreadful screams of the slain. Your Grace, I beg you, you must send your men. Check what happened. Find those responsible. Tell me more. Who are they? Bright red heads, short but sharp fangs. Hundreds of them, gleaming metal for their claws. We've never seen anything like this. Who are they? Oh, okay. Same thing. My agent will check the village. The general should deal with these bandits easily. Thank you, Your Grace. Click on the glowing flower to advance to the next week when you're ready. Sometimes you will need to see your family members before you can advance. Okay. How can I be of service? Tell me about the kingdom. What would you like to know about? Resources. We have to control 4 resources to keep our kingdom running smoothly. Gold, supplies, army, and contentment. We need to distribute gold and supplies to our petitioners. If they are happy, their contentment will grow. A strong kingdom needs a big army to gain more sword. Oh, needs a big army. To gain more soldiers for our army, we will need to make alliances with neighboring lords and kings. We can gain resources through taxes as well as from alliances we make with lords. The villagers in our domain pay taxes. Happy people will pay their taxes gladly, while the resentful will do what they can to get around them, resulting in less income for us. This is why we need to make sure people's contentment is high in order to keep a good gold flow. Peasants, merchants, knights, foreigners, lords even, they all have their problems and they will seek help from their king. We can use our resources or agents to help those in need. Beware though, some might come with malicious intentions, so you should carefully consider who is truly in need, Your Grace. Let's change the subject, of course. How can I be of service, Your Grace? Alright, that's all for now. I'll be here if you need me. Okay, let's click. The pigeons always bring so much mess into the throne room. Those swords look quite sharp, but they are about 1,000 years old. The shield with our kingdom's emblem was forged by the same famous blacksmith from Grevno. Alright, get off the throne. Let's go out. Alright, so we have little gems in both of these places. Damn it, this is worse than I thought. The recent downpours have damaged a lot of buildings, Your Grace. While we still have space for prisoners, we should focus on buildings that need more attention. I've had a scribe write a list of things that need to be fixed. You'll see this in your weekly summary, Your Grace. That sounds like it's going to be costly. Yes. By all the gods, that could have been me. Your Grace, do you see what happened here? If I was in the other cell, I would have been crushed. This is a sign. The gods have forgiven me my sins. I shall serve the mighty ones. I will dedicate my life to those in need. I mean, if I could please get out of here. Why are you here again? Oh, I bumped into the innkeeper on the street and stepped on his toe. How dare you tell such falsehoods? He ordered a gallon of beer, drank it all by himself, and didn't even have the gold to pay for it. I know the innkeeper. He was pretty upset. Oh, yes, I think I remember. Your Grace, I have been enlightened. I won't ever do such a stupid thing again. I will serve a higher purpose now. Just maybe let me out? I mean, for drinking beer without paying for it, I don't care. You've had enough. I hope you learned your lesson. You may leave. What? Really? The gods have truly chosen me. I will go and spread their wisdom. Thank you, Your Grace. Our paths will cross again. I can feel it. Hopefully that will come back to be good for us later on. Alright. Anything down here to click on? I don't want to think what else is growing in here. These barrels are empty. They used to store our wine. Azalea. Yes, Father? Can you explain the fight in the gardens? What's the matter with you two? You and Lorsulia used to be friends. You mean, why is Lorsulia such a big baby? This is the kind of thing I mean. She's annoying is all. You need to stop fighting with each other. Insulting your sister won't make the situation better. She will just get more resentful as time goes by. Ugh, but it's so hard. I'm sorry, Father. I won't do it again. I'm going to pause the recording for just a second because I realized I don't have YouTube up. And that means I can't see if there's anybody making comments. And I should probably do that. Alright, it doesn't look like there's anybody watching on YouTube. Okay, so we have the YouTube chat going, we have this chat going. Alright, go back. Whoops. Stay safe. Anything to see over here? No. I talked to her before and it unlocked talking to Lorsulia about something, but I don't. Maybe that was too early. I hope I didn't choose the wrong dialogue options. This is your weekly summary screen. Here you'll be able to see your kingdom's weekly income and expenses. You can buy upgrades and fixes for the castle in the left section. To buy an upgrade, simply click the button with the upgrade name and you will see the cost added to the summary. You know, I still feel like my nose is a little bit stuffy, even though I was sick, like, what, 2 weeks ago? Week and a half ago? So I apologize if my voice is still a bit nasally. I think I don't really notice until I'm, like, trying to read or talk for long periods of time at once. Alright, so fix pantry roof. Remove supplies penalty from treasury. Fix market stall. Gain 2 gold per week. Repair theater. Removes contentment penalty from treasury. Alright, let's fix the market stall. Because we could use the extra 2 gold per week. And let's remove the contentment penalty. Alright, and then we'll save the pantry roof and do that one later. Grevno week 2. Your Grace, no sign of the monsters. We did stumble upon these bandits, though. They were pillaging the village. Redhead, sharp teeth, a crest of Rodovia. I thought you could only find them in books and old manuscripts. Well, seems like we have one right here too. Tell me, why are you here? What were you and your men doing near the village? We're just making a living. One man might call it plunder. I would call it hard work. Whose banner are you bearing? Is it true that you're from Rodovia? Your man is right. Rodovia is my home. And soon yours too. Ha! Who is your leader? Do you have a king? Or are you just a barbaric thief? We are a free people. We don't bow to kings or lords. Bold words for someone trespassing in another country. Bold and stupid. I've heard enough. Your Grace, we can't allow barbarians to stalk our lands. Plundering and killing innocent men, there's no question that justice needs to be dealt with this one. Execute him, throw him in the dungeon, or know my mercy. So I really considered the first time between executing Know My Mercy, throwing him into the dungeon. Executing him would send a message. Know My Mercy might make him less, like he might go back and maybe they'd be like, okay, they spared us, so we won't be so, I don't know, inclined to cause problems, but I figured that's probably not the case. And I decided to throw him into the dungeon so that we could question him later. I wasn't sure if that was actually going to come up in the game or not, but it seemed like the most reasonable choice because we don't really know anything about them. So keeping him around to be able to ask questions makes more sense than killing him and then knowing nothing about what's happening. So I chose to throw him in the dungeon. You will rot in a cell. Don't want to let me go, but you don't have the guts to kill? My friends will gladly hear about your cowardly decisions. I need to see Aurelia about this. What do you make of this, Audrey? Rodovians here? How would they get through the mountains? Why would they threaten a war? That's a lot of questions, but I need answers, Audrey. Forgive me, Your Grace. I'm just puzzled. It might be reasonable to start thinking about renewing some old treaties. Talk to friends, see who could give us a hand. With our current resources, a war would bring certain defeat. I will make some preparations. Banker. I'm here representing Bank de Florentini, Your Grace. I hear that your treasury has seen better times, but I'm here to help. How does this work? How does this all work again? We understand that sometimes it's hard to be king, and we want to do our best to help. We offer quick and easy solutions to give you a surge of gold or supplies, whichever you may be in need of. Our exclusive package offers 50 gold or supplies instantly available for your use. The bank only adds a small fee of 10 gold or supplies, depending on the type of loan. It's paid off in weekly amounts of 10 until you pay off your debt, Your Grace. We won't charge you any additional costs. Oh, last thing to note, we only do one type of loan at a time. So if you want to borrow gold, we can't lend you supplies until the first loan is repaid, and vice versa. And remember, the first loan is free of charge. You just pay back what you take. All right. Our supplies are low. But I think we're going to do gold. We can offer 50 gold repayable over 5 weeks. Remember, the first loan is free of charge. I will take it. Perfect. Anything else, Your Grace? That's it for now. The Bank de Florentini is always happy to help. Ursulia, I bring news, Father. Azalea sneaked out last week. I ran into her while she was going back to her chamber, all laughing and a little tipsy, I think. She wouldn't say where she's been, but Sidani, as thick as she is, spilled everything to me in the morning. Those two chit-chat all the time. They think I don't realize. Thick? Don't speak ill of your sister. What's gotten into you, Lucia? Azalea sneaks out to some wedding, gets all drunk, but I'm the bad one all of a sudden? I agree with her there. Why does he hear that his 11-year-old daughter, or however old she is, sneaks out, is getting drunk, and sneaking back in the middle of the night, and he's like, don't be mean to your sister. I'd better talk to Azalea about this. You girls are going to drive me mad one day. I hate that when I read, I don't breathe for some reason. So if I sound out of breath, that's why. It really annoys me, and I don't know how to make myself stop doing that. It doesn't help that I am still feeling a bit stuffy. But for whatever reason, when I read, I just hold my breath. And so if I'm reading consistently, I'm like basically not breathing. And so then when I'm not, I'm like trying to catch up or catch my breath. So I apologize about that. Your son, my dear, or Your Grace, my dear son is nowhere to be found. Yes, a really daft little boy, but still, he is my son. I ask you to help us find Your Grace. Is there a chance you could do so? We can offer 7G. Our general will try to find your son. I'm afraid I won't be able to help you. Well, the first time I said that I'd send the general, so we're trying to do exactly what I did the first time. You will ask around and see if you can track your son down. I hope he's still in one piece. You have my thanks, Your Grace. Whoops, I did not mean to get up. I meant to click on this guy, Lord Etten. My name is Etten. I'm the Lord of Bronca, Your Grace. I will be as straightforward as possible. Someone has kidnapped my daughter, and they expect me to pay 12 gold to get her back. The thing is, I tracked them down, and I know where they're keeping her. I've planned everything out. I just need your general to help me take her back. Or I could just pay the ransom. Either way, I'll need your help, Your Grace. So we just sent the general out. So I can't send him, which is, again, happened the first time. And so up until, I think I was on week 5 or 6 in the first video. So up until that point, I'm going to make all of the same choices. So I decided to just give him the gold to pay her ransom, which kind of stung because that was a lot of gold. But let's not give them a reason to harm your daughter. Yes, her safety is the most important thing. Thank you, Your Grace. I'll let you know how it goes. Pietro. Your Grace, I fear for my life. I think someone's trying to get me. What's going on? I think someone's following me. They want me dead. Who's they? I don't know. How would I know? I haven't done anything, right? I better be going. Bit weird. A lot weird. Okay, so we have 3 of these. Yes, Father? There was a wedding in the village. I heard there was quite a fine wedding in the village just outside our walls. It wasn't bad, but I've heard it could have been even better if my father was a bit less stingy. I wish you'd come to ask me first. I'm not angry, I just want you to be safe. Why would you be mad? Is it because I went to the market? Come on now, I know about the wedding. Lorsulia told me what happened. How would she know anyway? Oh, of course, Sidani. Sidani. I'm worried about you. I wouldn't forgive myself if something happened to you. You have no need to worry. Nothing will happen. Do you know what's out there? What could have happened if someone found a princess by herself in the village? All the drunkards, thugs. Nothing happened, Father. I was dressed differently. I was careful. I'm not stupid. I know what I'm doing. All I wanted was a little fun. Lorsulia said you got drunk? That's a lie. I know what I'm doing. I can take care of myself. How many times? Lorsulia. Since she turned 13, she thinks you'll make her marry some fat, dumb prince and send her off to another castle. If she intends to be such a lousy rat, maybe it would be for the best. Is that why she's been acting up lately? I suppose so. It doesn't change the fact that she's just infuriating. And it doesn't change the fact that you didn't stop with the name-calling. You're confined to the castle. No more visits to the market, no more playing games, no more horse riding. We'll say no more visits to the market. You will not be visiting the market. What am I supposed to do inside these godforsaken walls? Ugh, stupid Lorsulia. I'll teach her a lesson. Stop with the names. I'd better talk to Lorsulia. I agree with her, though, that he should not have been like, oh, Lorsulia told me. He should have played the parent role where you just go, like, don't worry about how I know. I'm your parent. I always know. Or something like that, you know? I don't think this guy's a good father. And I continue to think that, like, all the way through where I got to playing the game before, a lot of his dialogue options, a lot of the choices he makes are just not good parenting choices. Darling, foreign barbarians visited us this week. Radovians have come to Davern. One of their bandits was brought to the castle. Radovians? That can't be right. Do you think it's about our promise? It might be. What do you think? 13 years ago, we promised our unborn child's hand to a thug. Bayron, wasn't it? Does it matter? After 13 years, a Radovian shows up at our castle? I'll be damned. Yes, Lorsulia will soon become a woman, and we will need to find her a husband. And Bayron, the villain, will arrive to make me fulfill my promise. What got into us? How could we have promised our daughter's hand to a Radovian? With a knife to my throat, I'm not sure what else we could have done. To think our daughter will marry some barbaric thug, though. We can't let this happen, Eric. Don't worry, we'll solve this. What about the witch? Do you remember the curse? I don't even want to think about this. Let's just hope the curse is nothing but a hoax and see how things with the thug turn out. What now? What are we going to do? If Bayron ever shows up to claim our daughter's hand, hopefully no one will believe him. We just need to play stupid, unless he shows up with an army. Don't be silly now. How could a commoner afford an army? Even we can't. How could Radovians get to Davern? Anything seems possible at this stage. You did send the bandit to the dungeons? Maybe you could question him, see what he knows. I'll see what I can do. How are you holding up? I don't know. It's so unreal. Marry a prince, a lord, even? Yes, but let her marry a thug? We can't do this. It'll be fine. I won't let them take her away. I'll see you later, darling. Darling. I'm terrified. I can handle this. Fine, I'll stay here. I wish I could have a snooze right now. I have plenty to do, though. Aurelia's dresser, where she gets ready for the day. The fireplace is full of ash. It's quite cozy here in the evenings, though. Aurelia loves to knit. Damn, I look so tired. Or maybe I'm just getting old. I'm tired. I only slept like an hour and a half last night. Dungeon. Radovian soldier. I didn't think a king would come down to the dungeons. An honor, truly. Enough of the games. Tell me what you know. Why are you here? I suppose that's one way of killing time in this murky den. You see, Bayron, that lunatic, thinks everyone will follow him. Keeps raving about some promise. One of the 7 kings will give him his daughter. He thinks he's got a chance at mingling with the royals. I still can't decide. Is he the mad one, or is it his followers who believe this bunk, who are really insane? You will stay here a while longer. Maybe you'll be useful. Sure, as long as I don't die from boredom first. Alright. Looks like that's all the conversation there. Generals and hunters sometimes come. Oh, I clicked on the swords. Oh, it's you. Asalia told me what's going on. Asalia told me why you might be feeling a bit down recently. I think your mother and I had started to figure it out anyway. I'm sorry we didn't realize earlier. Oh, and why's that? You're a grown-up woman now. Soon lords and knights will line up to ask for your hand. You know I'll have to choose someone. But we can wait. I promise you won't move forward if you're not ready. Time will show. Goodbye. I'll check on you later. Right, I think that's everything. Can I not go that way? I can only go this way. Yeah, that's everything. Okay. Well, we'll end the week. So we gained taxes, new market stalls. Remove the supplies penalty from treasury. And then we'll save and continue. And I'm going to end this video here. So if you watch this, thank you so much. Leave a like, comment if you have any thoughts. I appreciate you being here. Have a great one. Goodbye. All right, I am going to be right back before we continue. All right, I am back. Sorry about that little break there. Okay, let's start the next recording. We'll do save and continue first. Hello, we are currently playing Yes, Your Grace. We just started week 3. I am continuing to do the thing where I am recording this live as well as recording the videos that I'll upload later. So if you're watching this as an uploaded video, if you want to, you're welcome to go and watch the live version, which will have, you know, a couple of videos recorded at a time, or you can watch this one where I kind of cut out some of the extraneous stuff every once in a while. There's not so much of that in this particular game, but in other games sometimes that can be a good chunk of tedious things that I end up cutting out. So we're going to continue. We're going to continue on. So let's click on our pigeon. Dear Eric, we have crossed the mountains. We will come for what was promised, for the gods have graced us with their strength. Bayron, the king of Redovia. So they do have a king after all, and where there's a king, an army follows. What promise are they babbling about anyway? To take my daughter's hand. What? How? You never mentioned it, Your Grace. I didn't think I'd have to keep my word. We can't let barbarians seize the throne. Our treasury is low, but we can always seek allies. I will let you get on with the audits, and I'll make some preparations in the meantime. I'll be in the council chamber, Your Grace. Okay. Let's talk to this peasant. Your Grace, injustice and hunger have struck our village. Men dressed in black came and took our stock. Hardly anything left worth giving to the dogs now. I wanted to kindly ask for 7 pieces of gold, or 5 stacks of supplies, Your Grace. That way we can at least keep our children fed. Our supplies are running pretty low, but so is our gold. I'll give him the gold. I hope you can make it count. Oh, we will, Your Grace. Thank you. I come with a business proposition, Your Grace. I need 12 gold to hire men and buy resources to build a new tavern in Branca. You see, the tavern will serve as more than just a way for locals to get drunk. The village is really well positioned and has many visitors, but they never stay for long. A new tavern will change that and guarantee a steady income. I will share the profits once I start making money on the business. I think that sounds like a good investment. I invested in it the first time, so we're going to invest in it again. This sounds good. Take the gold and let the business grow. Oh, wonderful. You won't regret it, Your Grace. I'll get right on with the work. 8 solid tables, 13 beds. We can make a cheaper shared chamber. Oh, it's going to work well. Your Grace, a disease is crawling in our village. It's nothing serious, I don't think, but the fevers and sneezes are all over the place. It appeared out of nowhere, as if a dark force brought it upon us. The first time I gave them 7 supplies, because I didn't want there to be a plague, and I didn't want to cheapen it out and then have there be a plague. So, but I don't really want to go under 10. I think we'll do 5 supplies this time. I hope this will be enough for you and your neighbors. Thank you. This is more than we expected anyway. You have a good heart, Your Grace. I've already read the letter. Okay. Get off the throne. Hey there, pumpkin, silly pickle, potato head. Pumpkin. Hey there, pumpkin. Pumpkin? That's new. I like it, Your Grace. You shouldn't be playing here. Sidani, I always tell you not to play here. But this is my most cherished place in the cat fortress. Oh, you have the most finest items here, Father. Please let me stay here. I won't break anything, I promise. Go and play in the gardens. Father, don't grumble. Go, go, go. I'll see you in the gardens later. Your Grace, I appointed a scout. He will let us know what we're up against. Meanwhile, we should invite King Talus. He might be able to help. Click on the Allies tab on the resource panel to view your potential allies. We can talk to nearby lords, but first I would suggest inviting Tellus. Here you can view details of each of your potential allies. You need to have a pigeon available in order to send an invite. Great. Tellus should visit. Wow. Tellus should visit us within the week. With his army, we should be able to repel Redovia, no matter what they come with. Thank you, Audrey. Did we have anything else we needed to do? It does not look like it. Okay. We've already done all of the upgrades that we can. So we're down to 12 gold. That's a little unfortunate. Grevno, week 4. Your Grace, I have found the son of the peasant. He was lost in a nearby forest looking for home. He was weakened and thirsty, but should be back to full strength soon enough. Yay, and I have a general again. King Tellus. Hardly any light can get through these windows. These halls used to shine, Eric. Father, look what she did. Acelia has put feces under my pillow. How can I ever wash it off? Why did you tell her that I told on her? Not now, Lucilia. I'm busy. You never have time. We'll deal with that later. Scuttle off for now. But, I mean, that is pretty grim. If you can't even control your children, then I'm surprised you still sit where you do, and that I'm still standing where I am. Forgive me. We have had a lot going on recently. I'm asking if you're going to make me stand like a commoner here. Oh, of course. Let's talk in the council room. Huh, you have a lot of books. What can be so important that you couldn't just send me a pigeon? I will be straightforward with this. I need an army. Redovia has threatened me and my family. Ha, Redovia? Here? Yes, they're simple men, untrained. Tell you what, I will give you 3,000 soldiers. My army can deal with anything they throw its way. What? Just like that? Of course not. You see, my son Ivo has been crying and moaning to me about finding him a princess. He's always bothering me. It's about time he grew up. A wife would keep him busy, out of my way. Lorsulio would be good enough for him. She could teach him a thing or two. I also want access to the fine collection of books you have here, plus anything else you can find. You still seek cures for your wife? Her condition hasn't improved? Well, that does not concern you. You get an army, I get Lorsulio and access to these books. So an army for a marriage in return. Yes, of course. You catch on quickly. I'll send my armies right away. So, we don't get an option to not give away our daughter's hand, who we just promised we were not going to marry off without talking to her. So, I love that. I love that he just doesn't really even consider doing anything else. It doesn't seem like. So yeah, I guess we just have to agree, but we'll say we'll do it on my terms. I can't just let you take my daughter for a few hundred men. Come on now, Eric. We both know Davern has seen better times. When Redovia comes, who will protect your people, your family? Are you going to order peasants to fight them with pitchforks? Alright, so here, I wasn't sure. So I said you'll provide a general, and he was like, no, I'll provide this other thing. And then he never gave me the general. So I'm wondering if I ask for something different, if he'll actually give it to me. I kind of want the gold, but 22 gold for my daughter? 3,000 extra men for my daughter. I want 3,000 extra men, and they will be at our disposal whenever we need them. That's fine. I will send an army straight away, but I want immediate access to the archives. The marriage can be organized later. Let me get lost in your books then. I think I will start from this room. Fine. You can find me in the throne room if you need me. Let's see. What do we have here? Great. You have made a new ally. You can now try to make more allies by inviting other lords in the allies panel. Alright. Well, the first time I asked for another general and he didn't give it to me. He said something like, I'll give you an extra 14 gold or something, I think is what he said. And this time I actually got the extra 3,000 men. So That's good, I think. When lords have news, a green icon will appear by their name, like this one next to Lady Ada. Alright, well, let's invite her. Invitation sent. Oh, we have lots of places to visit. Well, let's talk to this guy in the throne room first. He's been sitting here patiently waiting while I talk to somebody else. Lord Etten. Your Grace, my daughter is back. I've paid these thugs the ransom. I was nervous as ever in my life, but surprisingly it all went smoothly. They got what they wanted. I don't think they'll be a problem anymore. And as a thank you, I actually scraped together some gold. Here, take this. So we gave him 12 and he gave us back 14. So we got 2 gold back on top of what we gave him. So that's pretty good. All right. Bedchamber. Darling, Lorsulia is getting married. What? No, did Bayron find us? We can't let him. Lorsulia will marry Ivo, the Prince of Atana. I made a treaty with Talus, marriage for army in return. No, we cannot let her marry a barbarian, Eric. You said you would find a way. Wait, Ivo? That's good. That's great. Ivo's a prince after all, and if Lorsulia is married to Ivo, then Bayron can't do anything. Talus's army might simply scare them away. Oh, this is fantastic news, Eric. Wonderful. Who's going to prepare the wedding? Guests, menus. We need to decorate the throne room. We need to buy flowers and decorations. Oh, and we need a band, too. I'll take care of that. We'll see how our treasury looks at the end of the week. Does Lorsulia know yet? No, I came straight to you. I see. She's been acting up lately. Maybe it's better if I tell her. Actually, no. You talk to her. I will get on with the preparations. How are you holding up? I'm well. I think I might actually sleep tonight. Hang on. No, everything's on my head. What shall we eat? Where will I get a dress? I'll see you later, darling. I think things will turn out perfectly fine. Thank you, my dear. See? I told you. Get some rest now. Fine. I will stay here. Alright, so now we get to go tell her that we lied to her. And that we said that she wasn't going to get forced into a marriage, and then we're going to force her into a marriage. Now, the good thing is that he said Ivo needs to grow up, so I'm hoping this means Ivo is also a child. So we're marrying 2 children together as opposed to 1 child and like a 30-year-old. Oh, it's you. There's something I need to tell you. We have no choice. You must marry Ivo, the Prince of Atana. I'm sorry. What do you mean? Don't I get a say in this? We need this marriage to secure an army that will defend us. A war is coming. So I'm going to be sacrificed? Did you even consider any other options? Did you even try to offer something other than your daughter? Well, I mean, he didn't. So there is that. I knew it. I knew the day I'm old enough you would just sell me to the highest bidder. You've been waiting for this. You can't wait to get rid of me, can you? I wish I was a common girl, living in a village with having nothing to worry about. Being able to marry the one I love, not some snob I've never met. Stupid wedding, stupid prince, you're stupid. I mean, she's 13, and she has to go and marry somebody she's never met. I don't blame her at all. Ooh. Okay, there's nowhere else to visit, so we'll end our week here. Your Grace, Redorvian forces have been spotted nearby. We should send our men to track them down. They've come for Lorsulia. Eric, we must do something. Send a general to check on this. Let's send Stan. We need to see what they're up to. General sent. I need more generals. How do I get more generals? Because once I send out Stan, then I don't have any other generals. Okay, so buy flowers, buy fabrics, hire a band. I don't have a lot of resources. I feel like I had more resources when I did this before, and I don't know how. Because I've made all the same choices, but Oh, except for that I asked for a general instead of an army, and I do think he gave us like 14 or 15 gold. So I think I did have a little bit more gold. But I think 3,000 men is worth more than 22 gold. All right, I think we're going to hold off on the wedding prep. We still have 4 weeks, so I think we're okay to wait. Grebno week 5. What have you learned? Radovians have formed stationary posts around our castle, Your Grace. Camps, if you like. They're planning their next moves. Destroying the post should damage their ability to form strategies, Your Grace. Although we now have a prospect of an army, we shouldn't give them any advantage. You should take a look at the map, Your Grace. Send an agent to clear out these posts as soon as possible. Wait on my mark, General. I'll instruct you where to strike. Yes, Your Grace. Radovian bandits have made camps around your castle. You need to send a general to eliminate the posts. To see the post, open the map by clicking the map button below. Send the general by selecting a Radovian post and clicking on the magnifying glass. Exploring locations may result in a gain of resources. In this case, we need to dispatch of the Radovian posts. You can send any agent to explore any location. Click and drag on the map to scroll. All right. Select an agent to explore the location. Send a general? I mean, I guess I don't really have much option, right? Alright, let's talk to Audrey. We will be ready for the wedding in 4 weeks, Your Grace. The Radovian posts need to be eliminated by then, and we need to provide for the people's needs. Striking the right balance between the two may be tough, but if not impossible. With our current resources, we will need to prioritize. Yeah, we don't have a lot of resources. Your Grace, you called for me? I always forget how beautiful this castle is, Your Grace. I really should visit Grebno more often. Nevertheless, Your Grace, I have a favor to ask of you. Thank you. What can I do for you? There's a nefarious thief going from lord to lord, pretending like he needs help. He convinced other nearby lords to give him gold, including me. He always says he's a merchant, and his goods have been stolen. I'm sure he'll visit you sooner or later. What did he look like? Was he wearing anything specific? Did anything stand out? He was wearing a dirty cream apron and a dark green shirt. Cream apron, dark green shirt. Oh, and he was wearing a hat. I will keep an eye out for him. If I find him, I will send for you as soon as possible. Thank you very much, Your Grace. Okay. Peasant. Your Grace, my son was found safe and sound. There are no words. Here's a little something. My wife has made a cake for you. A strawberry one, I think. Thank you, Your Grace. Merchant. Your Grace, the tavern you helped me to establish is up and running. It's doing so well that it's not just a stop between long trips, it's more of a destination on its own now. As promised, I will now start sharing my profits with you. A whole 1 gold every week. That sounds fair, right? You must be joking. That's ridiculously low. Make it 4 gold. I made this happen, so I want a bigger cut of the profits. But, Your Grace, someone still has to pay for maintaining the tavern. The innkeeper, the supplies, these don't come cheap. This is none of my concern. You tried to make a fool out of me. You better get to work in that case. But, yes, Your Grace. Damn it, I shouldn't have tried to swindle him. Okay, so the first time I selected 3, and he was like, yeah, that's fair. And I feel like I probably should have selected 3 there. Like, to the point where I'm almost like, oh, I want to go back. Because I don't want it to be like where he's like, I can't run the inn because I am having to pay you too much, you know, and then the inn doesn't make us money. So I think I want to load my last save. Is that cheating? Okay, we're going to go through this really fast. I'm obviously not going to read all of this. Oh, away. Alright, so we're going to confirm that. General sent. Okay. Talk to Lady Ada. Alright. His wife gave us this. The merchant. He came back. You must be joking. Alright, we're gonna just select. I want 3 pieces of gold. I want to keep it the same way. I think this was the last week that I played before, though. I think this will be fair for both parties. I guess you're right, Your Grace. 3 pieces of gold it is, then. It was worth a shot. Yeah, because I worry that if I stayed with the 4 pieces of gold, that it would be a situation where he would come back and be like, I just can't afford to run the inn, and then we would lose that investment. Sidani. How can I help, Pumpkin? I'm worried about Lucilia, Father. What will happen to her when she leaves? She promised me she'd take care of me, but now she's leaving. Why would she lie? And what happens to Dusty? Lucilia wouldn't lie to you. Your sister didn't know she'd have to leave, Sidani. As for Dusty, it's Lucilia's cat. She'll probably want to take Dusty to keep her company. But if she didn't leave, then Dusty wouldn't have to go as well. I don't want her to leave. Can you talk to her? It's not exactly Lucilia's choice. I'm sure she would prefer to stay. She would never leave you on purpose. Why does she do it then? If she would rather stay, she should. Can you talk to her? Convince her to stay? This is like one of those points where I'm like, okay, this is not a good father. Because he's like, of course, Sidani, I can try convincing her, but I don't think that'll change a thing. Like, so now he's putting it on her when she doesn't even want to go. And he's telling his youngest daughter, oh, well, I'll try to convince her, but I just don't know. Like, bad father. I don't like him. I knew I could count on you. Thank you. I'd better check on Lucilia when there's time. Your Grace, they took our cattle. Monsters with steel came in the night and took everything. Sure, there's plenty of grass left now, but what's the good of it if there ain't any castle, or if there ain't any cattle to graze on it? Can you help us, Your Grace? I'll give him 5 supplies. That should replace your cattle and get you something to eat for a while. That's perfect. Thank you, Your Grace. Okay, well, we managed to get through everybody without losing too much. I'll just put this with the rest of my supplies. Oh, okay. We got an extra supply. Nice. Walk out the door. Alright, let's go talk to Lucilia. Lucilia's not up there. Maybe Asalia will know where she is. So then why did I have a gem on here? Alright. I just wanted to check to see if there was anything up here to look at. I feel like we're doing pretty good managing everything. Darling, how are the wedding preparations going? Do you need help with anything? I'm preparing some handmade decorations. I hope Lucilia likes them. I'm sure she will. They're lovely, my darling. The wedding is so soon and there's so much to do. I think we're going to have roast duck and Calasian salad. I don't know yet about the cake. I need to speak with Lucilia about it. I'll let you work on the preparations. If you need anything, I'll be in the throne room. How are you holding up? I'm well. I think I might actually sleep tonight. Hang on. No, everything's on my head. Okay, we already did that one. Okay. Gardens. Your Grace, how are you doing? It's so boring here. Yes, Father? Swords? Please tell me you haven't had a skirmish with Lucilia. Pfft, she's far too soft for that. She wouldn't stand a chance. Let me be the judge of that. Show me what you've got. Really? You'll fight with a girl? Let's go. I don't really know how to. Since I can't go to the market, I had to find something else to do. I just picked them up. Less talking. More fighting. No, I'm going to say, just swing your sword. Don't let your opponent hit you and be quick. That's the basics. Am I holding it right? Ouch. Too slow. My turn. You got quite an arm there, young lady. So tell me, Asalia, what's going on with you two? Still holding grudges? She's locked herself up in her chamber. What a baby. You did leave feces on her bed. Don't pretend like this is the reason she won't come out. Is this what will happen to me one day too? I'm gonna say I won't say no because like we can't trust this guy not to do this. I don't want my little girls to leave home so soon, but the truth is, once you become of age, we'll need to find you a husband, sooner or later. I guess I didn't think of it before. This puts everything into a different perspective. I was angry at her for being so irritating, but now I'm angry at her that she's leaving me. Whoops, I missed that one. I'm sure you'll find a way to occupy your time. I guess we should end it here. I was just warming up. Do you think we could do this again one day? Sure. I'll find you when I have a while. I suppose that'll be never then. We hardly ever do anything anymore. Talos would tell you otherwise, trust me. Father, I'm sorry. What I did to Lucia wasn't fair. Don't apologize to me. I know. I feel like it's best to give her some time. I'll make it right, though. Stay safe. Do I ever? Whoops, go out the door. Okay, nothing else to do this week. Where did all of our money go? We'll buy flowers. And we'll... Man, if we buy fabrics, it's gonna take all of the resources that we have. Alright, I'm gonna end this video here. I think I'm gonna record one more right now. So look out for that if you're watching the recording. I appreciate you being here. Leave a comment if you have any thoughts or like, all those fun things. And I appreciate you being here. Have a great one. Goodbye. All right, we're going to start the next recording here. Hello, welcome. We are currently playing Yes, Your Grace. We are just starting week 6. This is where I left off when I had to restart the series. So this is going to be new. Everything here going forward is going to be fresh. So let's see what happens. There's still time until the wedding. We should check out the Redovia posts when there's a chance, Your Grace. Okay. Didn't we already? No. Oh my gosh. I almost sent one back to that one and we already explored there, right? Yeah, here's... The North Post was crawling with Redovian scum, Your Grace. We've managed to dispatch most of them. Okay, nice. Alright, so we will do east. Yes. General sent. Your Grace, I know that they're after me. Who are you talking about? Yesterday when I went to bed, someone was in my room. They moved the candles. They left them on the windowsill. I never leave my candles on the windowsill. Your Grace. Buddy, I can't help you if you just keep leaving. Have you seen Lorcilia, darling? I think she's still locked up in her chamber. She's refusing to come out. I think it's best to give her some time. I don't know what to do, darling. The wedding is so close. I wanted her to help me pick the flowers, but she won't talk to me. I suppose you're right, though. I'll get back to the preparations. Of course, my sweetest. Your Grace, yet another village has been raided by Redovian forces. Shall we aid them in their time of need? This could have great effect on our people's contentment, Your Grace. We can't allow Redovia to threaten our land. I can't send a general. Alright, so this is one of those parts where I feel like I should have asked for another general, but when I asked for another general the first time around, like for the wedding, he wouldn't give it to me. So maybe I shouldn't have already sent him to... Well, no, because we have to get rid of the post before the wedding. So we kind of can't... Like, there's not really anything I could do here. Merchant. What do you have there, merchant? Your Grace, I bring you a mixture that can cure illness. Works, most of the time. Cures almost anything. You won't find anything better for 5 pieces of gold. No thanks. I think I'll pass. Pass on such a fine product, but how can you know for sure that you won't need it soon? Ah well, I'll peddle it elsewhere. Okay. Let's go talk to the family. I feel bad that we didn't send the general because I feel like we were supposed to, but how was I supposed to do that, especially if they didn't give me another general when I asked for it the last time? Like, you literally can't take care of all of the posts and send people out. How are the wedding preparations? The big day is in 3 weeks. I can't believe how fast the time flies. Lursulia doesn't want to get involved with the wedding preparation, so everything's on my head. She'd be less upset if she understood that this is the best option we have. Do you think we should tell her about the promise? No, Eric. How do you think she'd react? She would hate us forever for promising her before she was even born. She can never find out about this. Again, these are not good parents. You should not hide something major from your kids. For one thing, they're going to find out eventually they're going to resent you. So if your thoughts are ever, no, we should just never tell somebody this, you're wrong. That's always the wrong choice. Because most of the time they do find out about it and then they just hate you. But also in this case, they're like, no, we made the choice because we literally had a knife to our throat. So then that's what you say. You say, they had a knife to my throat. I didn't have another option. I'm so sorry that this happened. Here's the situation. This is the best thing that we can do for you right now. Like, this is so stupid. I don't like either one of these two. I actually hate them both. I think they're both terrible people. Okay, maybe not terrible people. Maybe that's going a little too far because they do love their kids. They're just bad parents. All right, how are you holding them? Okay. Yeah, I don't like her. I don't like him as parents. Do we have more allies? What's the down arrow mean? I don't know. Alright, we can end this week. Yeah, I still don't feel like we have enough money to, like, we're having less money than the previous week. Like, we're losing money is what I'm trying to say. So we're gaining 9 grain or whatever, supplies, 9 supplies, but then we're only gaining 15, 16, we're gaining 17 gold per week and we're losing 19 gold per week. So how am I supposed to take care of this wedding? I guess we'll deal with it next week. I don't think the band is that important. We're getting close to the wedding. We need to make sure those Radovian posts are not a threat to us, Your Grace. No sign of the Radovians at the West Post, Your Grace. We did find a hell of a mess, though. They left gold and supplies behind. Oh, nice. They must have gone away in a hurry. Well, we got 2 gold. That's not a lot, but that's something, I guess. Your Grace, thanks to the new inn we've built, our workers are happier and work harder. We can now plow much faster. We still need to maintain the inn, but I wanted to bring you something extra for the help. We'll be contributing 1 gold to every week to the kingdom. This is very generous. We need that. Thank you very much. Our people will appreciate this. Please visit us if you ever need any more help. Thank you, Your Grace. What are you hiding there, Pumpkin? You said I can't have a cat, so I got myself a different pet. I never said that you can't have a cat, just not Lusulia's one. It's a snail. I found him in the gardens and I call him Smudge. That's an unusual pet and an original name. He's nice, but he's not a cat. He's all slimy and sticky. Kind of gross. That's the best replacement I've found so far. Maybe if Lursulia didn't have to leave, she could help me find something better. I see what you're trying to do here. I don't think your tricks are going to work. Lucilia has to leave. She will marry Ivo, and with that, she will have to stay with him, support him. So there's no way? No way. I think he would love it in the council chamber, Father. When can I go back there? You mean the snail? What was it, Smeary? It's Smudge. It's not that hard, Father. He smudges. That's why. Yes, Smudge. I'm afraid you won't be able to go to the council chamber for a while, though. King Talus is staying there until the wedding ceremony. Besides, I did tell you not to play in there, didn't I? Yes, Father. Your Gresh, I have a small favor to ask of you. Teeny tiny. Would you happen to have any spare gold? You see, 1 piece of gold is all I ask for. That way, I could get myself some boosh? Yes, that's it. Some new bush. Of course. Okay, I'm not going to read it like that. I know this is rather unusual, but I would greatly appreciate the help. So, what say you? Get out of here. Don't waste my time. I didn't mean to, Your Grace. Just let me just disappear. Hey. Peasant. Your Grace, my village has been raided by bandits. Let me guess, there's a monster on their banners. No, not at all. Locals for sure, but they were armed. Our food supplies and cattle were stolen. We would greatly appreciate your support. Well, I can't send a general. 7 gold? Dude, how am I supposed to pay for this wedding? I think I'm going to have to tell him no. There's no way I can help. I'm sorry, but you have to live with what's left. Let's just hope they'll leave us be then. I mean, I do hope that. Sounds like Redovia has copycats of sorts. Other bandits can now get away with their crimes more easily. They know the blame will fall on the Redovians and hope we won't look for them. Things will settle down after the wedding, I'm sure, Your Grace. Merchant. Your Grace, I've been robbed. I was on my way to Hagos when a bunch of thugs threatened my life if I did not give them all my goods. Now I'm left with nothing and nowhere to go. Is there a chance I could count on your support? Are you trying to fool me? Imprison. I'm not going to imprison them. This gold will compensate your loss. 12 gold? That's insane. We will send a general. No, it's an obvious risk in your profession. You should have known it could happen one day. You always hear about these things, but you don't actually believe it could happen to you. Obvious risk. Pah. Perhaps you should make the roads safer. I mean, he's not necessarily wrong. It's a good thing we built up so much goodwill with the people, because now we're losing some of it. Alright, let's talk more to your shitty mother of a wife. Has Lucilia spoken to you at all? She hasn't. I'm very worried about her. She hasn't eaten anything for the past few days. I hope she'll forgive us for this one day. Alright. Alright. I'm not paying my general for nothing. We better dispose of the Redovian posts. Oh. My bad. I didn't realize that I hadn't assigned one. Okay, so we have one more week. Where'd we get all this gold from? New inn, tavern business, new market stall. Oh, we had paid back our loan, I guess. I didn't realize we'd paid back the loan. So we are actually finally making more money than we're losing. That's great. Well, now we can buy fabrics. Alright, save and continue. The Queen wanted to see you, Your Grace. Father, Lucilia finally came out. Can you please come and meet me at the wall when you get a chance? I wanted to talk to you. Of course, I will see you there. No sign of the Redovians at the East Post, Your Grace. There was nothing left behind. With the Redovian post gone, I think we're ready for the wedding, Your Grace. Pietro. Your Grace, I'm starting to think that perhaps you are involved. What am I saying? Why would I say this? Why would you tell someone you know that they know? I better leave. I can't leave, right? This man is losing his mind. Peasant. Your Grace, I came here to ask you for help. My father is very sick with fever. Help me, please. He is pale as a ghost and he shakes with sweats all the time. We have tried treating the fever with cold water and poultices of butter, onion, and garlic. We've given him a concoction of wormwood and mint. Egads, we've even tried letting the bad blood with leeches. I'm afraid he might not last another night. Your Grace, if we had a court witch available, she could handle these diseases. That's true. You should put word out that we are looking for one. As for your father, try looking for a healer near the forest. Yeah, I'm not going to give her 7... Like, how does that have anything to do with her father being sick? I think a healer will be able to provide better help than I could. Don't you think I've tried that already? I wouldn't have come here otherwise. To hell with it. That crazy old witch from the forest is my best bet now. I mean, that was 7 gold. It'd be one thing if he was like, alright, have 3 or 4 gold. But 7 is wild. Aurelia convinced me to have... Oh, that's just me clicking on that stupid plant to try to get him out of this room. Alright, so she wanted me to come see her. Oh, but they said that his wife wanted to see him, so we'll talk to the wife first. Everything's ready, apart from one last thing. Choosing a dress. I'll let you do the honors. I'll let his daughter do the honors. Okay, so there's a plain one, there's an ostentatious one, and then there's like a nice, pretty middle ground one. We'll do that one. This is a middle ground gown. That's literally what I just said. Nothing special, but for 25 pieces of gold, we can't expect too much. So what do you think? The puffy one, yes? Let me have a think. There's nothing to think about. The puffy one. Oh, look at this puffy decorated piece of art. Isn't it beautiful? 50 gold is nothing for such elegance. What do you say then? This is the one, correct? This is expensive. The dress is nice, but... Oh, don't you worry about the cost. The bank said that they would help us fund this dress, so it's almost free. How will that work exactly? Oh, I don't know. They'll spread the costs or something. Don't worry about it. It won't cost us anything until the wedding is over. Let's see how the others compare. I will tell you how the others compare. They don't. Okay, well, you can eat my entire butt. This is a middle ground gown. Okay. I think this gown actually looks quite nice. We can afford it, darling. Oh, it's because I don't have... I found it in the chest of my old clothes. It even smells. It won't cost a coin, but what would everyone think? So, the puffy one. Okay, we're not going to go with the stinky one. Wait, you're not going anywhere. We have a dress to pick. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I really only have one choice. It's either the smelly one that she found in a chest or the 50 gold one, because I can't get the one I want to get because I don't have 25 gold. And I apparently can't get a loan from the bank for 25 gold. I mean, I don't have a choice, right? Like, the game won't let me do anything else. Alright, fine. I won't skip on my daughter's wedding. Oh, she's gonna love this. And we don't have to pay anything. Well, at least for now. Oh my god. His wife is the worst. I'm so annoyed that I now have a 50 gold loan when I could have just had like a 10 gold loan. And also that dress is ugly. The middle one was the best one for sure. You wanted to see me? I'm sorry I shouted at you, Father. I didn't mean it when I called you stupid. I just wish things were different. I just wish I had spent the past couple of days being with you and not angry at you. I know, darling. I know. I love you, Father. I love you too. I love you more than anything in this world, Lily. I know. You hate it when I call you that, but you're still my little Lily. It's alright, Papa. I miss you calling me Lily. Your mother has prepared one hell of a wedding. Yes, I'd better get ready before she finds me. I'll see you at the party. Alright. Council chamber. We'll say, did you find anything yet? Are those books of any use? Healing fever, how to prevent dysentery, something about malaria. All of these are useless. How's your wife? Does the illness persist? Why are you so curious about her? Yes, she's still sick. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be here. But like I told you already, it's none of your business. What's going on in Etana? Did Yelis and Barovia resolve their wars yet? What were they fighting about again? Land? Witchcraft? I don't know, and I don't care to find out. I have my own problems. Is everything alright in Hagos? I've always wanted to visit your beautiful town. Why don't you? Go and see for yourself what it's like. Better than this rat hole. He's a dick. We're almost ready for the wedding. We've been preparing for this for weeks. We've booked a florist. I bought throne decorations. There was no need. I just want it to be over and done with. Who cares about some stupid decorations? It's the vows that are important. I hate weddings. People forget what they're really about. Oh, well, it's going to be quite a party either way. I'll see you there. Yes, very well. How is Ivo? I'd like to know a little bit about your son before, the marriage. What's there to say? Ivo has royal blood, and I pay enough for his masters to ensure that he's at least half as smart as I am. Can't you just leave me alone, Eric? I'm trying to focus here. Did you find anything yet? Are those books of any use? Healing fever, how to prevent dysentery, something. Okay, blah, blah, blah. We already did that one. Can I not leave now? Wait, how come I could leave before, but now I can't leave? Because I wanted to talk to his other daughter. We can't go ahead with the wedding yet. We're not ready. And I didn't get to talk to his other daughter. Why is this not letting me go? Or click on that. I'll be in the throne room if you need me. Read as much as you like. Okay, can I leave now? Okay, alright, good. I thought that was gonna, throw us into the wedding. How are you doing? It's so boring in here. Okay, that's what she said last time. Are you ready for the wedding? Yes, I had just one question I must ask your grace. May Smudge come to the wedding too? Well, I guess, but you need to keep him very close to you, Sidani. I always keep him close, your grace. Fine, he can come. Don't forget to say goodbye to Lorsila. She's leaving right after the wedding. Yes, I also need to say goodbye to Dusty. It's going to be alright, Pumpkin. Yes, Father? We're almost ready for the wedding. It looks like it's going to be quite a banquet. Yeah, for you it will, not for Lucilia. I still can't believe she's leaving. Hopefully she can learn to be friends with Prince Ivo. I don't think she wants to. I know. I wish we had more time to find a prince, but this is the way it has to be. Stay safe. Alright. I think that's everything. Everything and everybody. Alright, we'll use our money to hire a band, I guess. The kings of Davern and Etana make an alliance treaty to join forces against Rodovia. Look at her in that ridiculous dress. I hate this dress. I know. I'm so sorry. I'm overwhelmed by the beauty of my new white wife here. I'll enjoy the company, I'm sure. And, damn it. Can someone help the young prince? It's just nervousness, that's all. Oh, no. No need. I'm up. Like I said, company. My wife. Yes, here's to that. Forgive me. Father said I should make some kind of speech. I'm not sure what to say. I hope I didn't offend you. You look... Well, that's a big dress. Oh. You don't want to know what the other option was. What? There was another option? Luckily, it's not an option anymore, my darling. We'll discuss this later. I'll be on my way, if you will excuse me. Talis! About the Rodovians. This seals the deal, Eric. You get the army, I get full access to the archives. I wasn't sure if you would honor our bargain, Eric. I'm a man of my word. Well, I suppose you are. and the party went on. Everyone was busy eating fancy food, drinking the finest wine. The band was first class too. I looked for him everywhere. I stirred up every pot, even in the kitchen. Don't worry, we'll find him, said Ani. The salad looks surprisingly flavorsome. What is it, a Khalidi's recipe? Look at that dress. I wonder how the young prince will find anything in the midst of it. These snails are extremely undercooked. Poof. What snails? That's not part of the menu. Smudge. The party went better than anyone expected. I spent enough time with the guests. I really need to get back to the archive, so if you don't mind, I will take my leave, Eric. Tallis, ha, your grace. Leaving so early? Toast, toast. Drink at least one more with us. Will I get some peace after that? To the young couple. Until the ill-fated toast, that is. Oh no, did they just kill him? Eric, do something. Go and try to help to move. Tallis was on the ground before anyone had a chance to react. He's not... Is he... Father? Your Grace. Father! How could you? Eric, how could you ever allow for this to happen? Eric, you have accommodated us in your castle, which we were grateful for, but this is beyond our beliefs. You have failed as a host and are responsible for the events of tonight. Ivo, you're Tallis' only son. You have no choice but to take the burden of the crown upon yourself. Go ahead, Ivo. Eric, I can't believe this. You leave me no choice. As the king of Etana, my first order is to withhold the armies that my father promised to you. Eric, the king of Davern, you are responsible for Tallis' death, unless otherwise can be proven upon a royal trial. Until then, Davern will not receive support from Etana. Lucia, pack your things. We're taking my father home. Wait, no, you can't do that. Your Grace, the wedding is over. The vows were said. The marriage still stands. Have courage, my darling. Get through the wedding night. Your kingdom has agents available for hire. They will be listed here. To make an agent available in the next week, you will need to pay them. To hire an agent, click on the button with their name. You will see the cost added to the summary. Stand General. Oh. Okay. Well, that sucks. I guess that we'll end the video here and proceed in the next video. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Have a great one. Goodbye. I think I'm gonna end the stream here as well. It's an interesting place to stop, and so it leaves me kind of motivated to go and play some more. But also I have real life things to attend to. So thank you for watching. If you did, I do again appreciate you. Thank you so much.